What's up, everybody? That was way more enthusiastic than I normally do. What's up, everybody? I don't think I'll ever be good at that. Just the hello, salutations. Goodness gracious, such a tweet. So I've done two other teacher EDC videos where I talk about what I carry around with me every day. I did one, what's in my pocket, with my, what I normally carry around. The only thing that I left out of that was my watch that I have. It's a Samsung Gear Sport 2 something or another like that. It's a pretty solid watch. And then I did a what's in my bag, like what's in my teacher bag that I carry around everywhere. Both of those videos have done relatively well. Like my pocket video I think has almost more views than any other video I have on YouTube, which is makes me feel pretty good. One of the things that I showed in my bag that I carry around with me every day is my bullet journal and the things that I carry in it, and I didn't really go in depth into what was actually in here, so I figured I would take this video to do that and talk about what I actually have in this bullet journal and the kind of cover, the little case that goes around it. Yeah, let's break it down. First off, what we have here is a Lee Hit Lab Tefa bag in bag. I got this from jetpens.com. This is not sponsored, by the way, because I only have like 99 subscribers and nobody cares about this stuff except me and a few other people. I got this because it fits the size of bullet journal that I use perfectly. It is just a great way to keep everything that I need for this bullet journal inside in one place. A lot of the stuff that I use throughout the day right here. Now let's just start pulling stuff out of here. First two things I have right here are some Tombow pens. They're brush pens. I use these to do some nice little calligraphy every once in a while in the bullet journal. A lot of times I don't take the time to do that, but every once in a while I feel artistic and I want to let the words flow a little bit. It does take a little bit of getting used to a brush pen, especially with me. I'm a lefty, and so I've got to be really careful to kind of let things dry so I don't just like smear across the page. I have a really bad habit of just like really bearing down when I write, and if you do that with a brush pen, you're gonna ruin it. I keep these in one of the bigger pockets to the side here. I'm gonna hold them out of here. So I'll just set these off to the side. Next thing that I keep in this pocket is actually another Tombow product, if I'm not mistaken. This is a mechanical pencil, and I have to give credit to my friend Colin, who plays D&D with me, for turning me on to these mechanical pencils. This is a mechanical pencil that functions like a normal mechanical pencil, but it also, if you don't have time to like readjust your grip, you can also extend the lead just by shaking it. I really like using this when I'm taking notes and stuff, if I'm listening to a video or a lecture online or something like that, because it's nice and quick. It just takes a couple of shakes and it's got more lead out. I don't have to readjust my grip. And yes, that's something that matters to me, believe it or not. So this is a Tombow Monograph mechanical pencil. Next, we're gonna examine what's in this little pocket right here. First, I have a Pilot Varsity fountain pen. There we go. Fountain pens are not the easiest to use when you are a lefty. I have learned how to use this, and I must say I really enjoy writing with it. It is just a beginner fountain pen. This is like cheap. I think I got it for like $4 at Hobby Lobby or something like that. Next, I don't know how to pronounce this name, honestly. We've got this little pen. I use this fine liner to outline like my little boxes, make my lines, to organize my days. This is kind of the workhorse of the bullet journal. Next, I have this baby. This is a bamboo pen. My laptop is actually a touch screen, and this is an active stylus, so I can draw, do art and stuff like that in Photoshop and Animator and any painting art program. I got this when I ordered that laptop because I wanted to be able to, it's always something I've wanted to be able to do, is create drawn art on the computer screen. And while I've not spent a significant amount of time messing around with this. I have done some fun little sketches. This is also great when I am looking through research papers for my grad classes, because I can just hit this, pull up screen grab, and then just circle and write and make notes and highlight, and it saves it as an image, and I don't have to scroll back through 50 pages of data. Next, probably my second favorite mechanical pencil, the one that I use the most. It's just the size of it. It fits in that pocket protector really well, and its lead is a bit beefier, which, if you know, I said that I kind of bear down when I write a little bit more. That Tombow mechanical pencil, the lead is a little bit more fine. I think it's like a 0.5 and this is 0.7. It's the Uniball Kuratoga, which has like that anti-break technology, and it always keeps it on the sharp side. And the last thing is a Sharpie. It's red. It has the two sides to it. It's got the fine side and the normal side to it. I like this. Sometimes I like to underline important things in my bullet journal. This is just nice. It's bold. It makes things stand out. Let's talk about this mess right here. So it's not a mess though. It's actually, I love this pen. So this pen, I do not know what brand it is or anything like that, because it is in Japanese and I cannot read Japanese yet. I saw this pen on JetPen and I was like, I want that because it looks cool. So after I outline it with that fine liner, I go back in and I write the dates and the month and everything. This is what I use most to write the non-journal-y type things in there, because it just makes for really nice lettering. It's got a nice grip on it, and I don't know why, but it's got this little hook loop thing up here, so you can like, it's probably for, I don't know, I really don't, but it's nice. And next, I've got this itty bitty metal ruler. It's got this cork on the back of it. This is just Westcott. I got it at like Michael's. It's just a little like 6-inch metal ruler, and this is what I use with the fine liner to make all my lines straight. And now we have these little pockets here. So I honestly can't remember what I put inside of these. I don't put a lot in here because I do like to keep them flat, but I mean they extend out pretty far. And here I have just some post-it notes. Post-it notes are super helpful, so I always keep those in here. Next, let's open this bad boy up and look at the bullet journal. This is my bullet journal. It is, the brand is something with an L that has a funny name. I will put it up here. Lichturn something, I don't know. My first bullet journal was the actual like branded bullet journal, and it was cool and I liked it, but I saw this thing in Barnes & Noble, and look, it's got the red on the side, and then the dots in it, because it's a dot book, are also red, and you probably cannot see that. I try to make this kind of like my catch-all for notes that aren't on the fly. My on the fly notes is my field book that stays in my pocket. Those are my on the fly to-do list, things like that. But this is where I keep, obviously, it's my weekly log, kind of like my agenda, my planner. It is where meeting notes, D&D notes, ideas for videos, ideas for writing projects. This bullet journal has this cool little folder in the on the back cover of it. I like how unique it is because of the red and the red dots. That just really stood out to me. There's nothing else in here, so I think we're done. That is it for this video. If you enjoyed it, hit that like button. If you want to see more stuff like this, hit subscribe. And if you want to know when I post new videos, hit that little bell and you will be notified. Alright guys, I will see you in the next one. Peace.